What's up YouTube, Metro here, 2012 here, coming at you with episode 4 of my FIFA Road to Glory. This is with Real Oviedo. And in today's game, again, we'll be doing quite a few games. Simulation, we're going to be making it all the way to the end of the season in this episode, guys. The reason for that, funny enough, is that the owner goals were just insane. It said that it was pretty low priority for everything, and I accomplished like over half of the goals. I almost accomplished all of the goals, and then I was on the hot seat all year. So like, I think it's really stupid that like just because I didn't gain automatic promotion, that I would get kicked out of, that I would just get fired. Like, I think that's just ridiculous. But I was very concerned that would happen. If that did happen, this episode wouldn't be happening. So I wanted to make it to the end of the year without getting fired, but I didn't want to waste my time doing a whole bunch of episodes of this if I was just going to get fired. So I wanted to go ahead and get to the end of the year. As you see, an amazing goal there by Ezequiel Barco. That is his second goal of this game. We were so lucky to be able to acquire him on such a low budget. But yeah, back to this series. I didn't want to waste the time because it looked like no matter what I was going to get fired. We were lucky enough that at the end of the year they do give us another shot, they say. So next year we're going to make sure that we accomplish all the goals so we don't get fired, because we've built a pretty cool team here. Want to keep it going. As late in this one, we take a 3-1 lead. It was a 2-1 lead, but Marica, our older center defensive mid, gets a nice goal there. He has a really good first touch from the pass. All I did was hold a sprint and point it towards the spot where I want him to put that ball out, and there it was. Now 3-1, Angel Gomez, off the bar. Ezequiel Barco fake shoots it, gets it into Viti, and he's hitting it from outside the box. So we have a lot of guys that are pretty good at shooting, and this Viti guy is actually pretty darn good. We do get a lot of offers for him, and he's not our future at the right wing position, but he does play super well. And here we have Barco dribbling it all the way up the sideline, finding his man on the inside. It is the sub for Angel Gomez. It's like Azmir Gomez or Asamer Gomez. Not sure exactly who it is, but he is in the right place at the right time. Ezequiel Barco does amazing work on the wing. So even when he's not scoring, he's doing things that help us win, guys. 5-1, we end up taking this one. And fantastic game all around. I was super pleased with it. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the player ratings, and you can see Ezequiel Barco with that 9.6 rating. He had a goal and at least one assist, if not a couple more, but he plays so well for us every single game. So lucky to have him on the team. We are going to go ahead and simulate a game against Nostitch here. Hopefully get a victory, and we don't, 2-1. And like I said, a lot of the simulation comes down to us losing by 1. We agreed with Mauricio Pochettino that we will be buying Marcus Edwards, a right mid. We pretty much just swapped him for one of our players. We like his prospect. We think he could become a good player. Him and Reese Nelson can kind of share that right mid position, depending on who plays better. Marcus Edwards, probably the overall better player, but Reese Nelson does have a lot of pace and is coming up, so we'll have to see who's actually going to win that one out. So Marcus Edwards, we are going to have started that position, but again, Reese Nelson could take it over, but it looks like we have high expectations for Edwards. And let's see what we can do with them. We're going to go ahead and play this game and see what happens with our new team. It is Real Oviedo versus CA Osasuna. And right here, looks like we're pretty well into the game as Angel Gomez makes a beautiful pass into Pucho, the new striker in our formation. We ended up changing up our formation a little bit so we'd have the 2-striker formation. Moise Keane just wasn't doing it as a lone striker up ahead, so for more attacking options we decided to go with the 2-striker formation, and Pucho has played really well for us every time he's been in, so I think this 2-striker formation is going to work really well for us. Now Osasuna in the box, passing the ball really nicely, ends up getting the goal there. Very, very nice by them. But now we have Oriol Busquets bringing the ball in. So we miss a shot there, but Moise Kean is there for a very low angle goal. So it was a tough shot for him, but he was able to sneak that one by the goalie to the goalie's left. Not quite sure how we were able to do that there, but Real Oviedo takes the 2-1 lead in the 55th minute. Busquets a nice pass, a crazy looking shot there, but the goalie was not able to secure the rebound, and it's Moise Kean getting a goal. Now Suna has the ball, driving it up. Oriol Busquets takes it away there, but they're able to get it back. We are fighting really hard to get the ball back. It's just bouncing their way as they bring it all the way up, and a really nice cross there to their either winger or striker. But now the score is 2-2. In extra time here, they make another good pass. Great save by our keeper to save the game there and keep it at a tie. So that could have been disaster for us. We could have ended up with 0 points, but the keeper at the end there makes it so we tie. Very, very good save by him. Going ahead and taking a look at the player ratings, we have Angel Gomez was the man of the match at the center attacking mid. You can see both of our strikers played well too, so I think that formation is working really well for us. Going to go ahead and simulate a game against Lorca, and they end up winning 2-1. So again, guys, simulation, I lose 3-2, 3-1, 2-1 all the time, so I'm always losing. I get a goal, but I'll lose, or there we go, 0-1. Yeah, simulation did not go well for us, but like I said at this point, it looked like I was going to get fired. And I know playing games and winning them helps, but also when I was playing games, I wouldn't necessarily win them either, because we get a couple wins there. I'm going to go ahead and play this one though, and if I remember correctly, it does not go very well. It's a Valenciano game, and they are ahead of the tables on us, so I think that's why a lot of this went poorly. But they just play this game perfectly. They get so many goals, and we're unable to stop them. So yeah, they just destroy us because they're making goals like this left and right, and I just cannot stop them because all their players are apparently so much faster than ours, and even when I try grabbing on their jersey, they just run right through it. Craziness. There we go again. Missing a couple shots there, getting the ball back, resetting their offense, getting it to the inside, nobody's covering him, and getting another goal. So 3-0. I feel bad that I played so poorly in this game, but at the same time, I don't think I could have done anything because they just kept peppering it in the net. 0-4 at this point. I wanted to quit this game so many times. So upsetting to me. But there is Moise Kean on the inside, and again, the way this game's going, not going to be able to get the penalty. Of course, the goalie dives the correct way and stops it there. I'm going to have to get really good at penalties if I want to make them because, yeah, they guess the right way every time now. Or so I've seen this from this game. Look at this guy just splitting the double team, getting it to the inside, and then finding the open man opposite side of the net. Just unstoppable from them. They could not be stopped no matter what they wanted to do. See? Every single player it went to just went perfectly to their feet, and they made the exact perfect decision with a perfect pass, perfect shot. We end up getting one back there. It's Reese Nelson. He's been playing really well for us, the right mid position, and there he even proves it more. He kind of wants that job over Marcus Edwards, but anyways, this one went all the way 6-1. Embarrassing by us, but you know, what can you do? Sometimes FIFA just wants you to lose and you can't do much about it, but our man of the match was Reese Nelson, 8.5 player rating. Everybody else did pretty poorly. Now Almeria versus Real Oviedo, simming this one, end up tying 2-2. Angel Gomez had 2 goals for us. Simming against Real Valladolid. Let's see what happens here. 1-1 draw. So not a lot of winning going on for us in simulation. Real Oviedo versus Cadiz, tied them. Now we're going up against Huesca. End up losing to them. Now we have a youth player that wants out, and it is Pablo Escobar. So we're going to go have to sign him to our normal team, and he is really bad. It says he's only 55 overall, but we don't want him to leave. He's one of our youth guys. I end up winning that one. But here we go, looking at these objectives. Our manager rating just keeps plummeting, and you can see all these goals they have set for like medium and low and very low, and we're actually accomplishing a lot of them. So I'm just really confused as to why it seemed like I was going to get fired. But again, guys, I ended up simulating a lot of this episode because I really just did not want to waste the time and get fired, but I did play some of these games hoping that possibly it would help us not get fired. Ezekiel Barco passes up. We got the ball to Pucho, who gets it into the box right on the outside and shoots a ball right past the goalie to the goalie's left, out of his reach, unable to stop it there. Now Pucho's got the ball again, over to Moise Kean, inside to Pucho, gets another goal. So ever since we've made him a starter in our lineup, aside Moise Kean, he's been doing super good when we play in these games. He's probably not a striker of the future for us, but he's definitely played better than Kean, so we'll have to see coming into next year. There is one striker we're going to be targeting very heavily at the beginning of next season, and it's a guy I've had on my transfer hub for a while now. It is Han Kwang-song. He is a North Korean striker, and guys, he's getting a lot of buzz. He's only 18 or 19, I believe. No, 18 in real life, I think 19 in the game by the time I can try to get him, but we're going to be going after him. He's pretty pacey, very skilled, and we think he could be a very good striker for us because Moise Kean just hasn't been really working out. He'd be a good rotation player or maybe somebody we could sell high, but for the most part, hasn't been good for us. So now we have a game Real Oviedo versus Sporting. They're taking the ball, Costa off the right side, gets the ball to the inside, and they're able to poke it past our keeper there, unable to stop it. Then we have Steven, who's at backup reserve, bringing up the ball, and we are unable to get anything going in that last minute of the game. So we do lose this one that we actually played, so might be the tipping point for me, guys, because even when I play the games, can't win them. Unfortunate, very frustrating. But again, we're getting to the end of the year. Next season's really the one we're going to be turning it all around in because we're going to have some transfer budget. Our players are going to be better. We're going to have our pre-contract signing. Things should start turning around for us. I'm going to be playing a lot more games and trying to get the manager goals all accomplished so that we can please them and hopefully not lose our jobs. But the one thing I'm really excited to show you guys is coming up here, and it's our player progression. So stay tuned for the player progression. Tons of good improvements from everybody. And here I'm starting to get nervous that performance meetings are coming up, and they're pretty much letting me know that they're thinking about firing me, which is kind of concerning. Here we go, Real Oviedo versus Granada. We're simulating this one. Ends up losing 2-0, of course. And then Sevilla Atletico, it looks like. And tie 0-0, or tie 1-1. So here we go into progression here. Trent Alexander-Arnold went up 5 overall as a right back. He's got really high potential, so hopefully he can be a good long-term player for us. It's hard to get many right backs that go over like 83 overall, so if he gets to that point, he'll be an excellent signing for us and probably worth a lot of money. So we'll have to consider signing him maybe, or selling him maybe, buying a cheaper right back and some other players. That's what we're gonna have to do with a lot of these guys. So if there's anybody on this team, guys, you think you'd be okay with seeing go for a higher price, let me know. That way we can buy more people or more well-known people, or if you like the way that I've done this and we just want to build up and keep the same team that we've trained throughout multiple seasons, let me know in the comments below. Here we go, Ryan Sessegnon went up 5 overall too. We acquired him later in the season and he's still improving really well. The nice thing about Sessegnon is he is actually like a left wing back as well, so he's really fast. Oriol Busquets got a lot better too, so did Marcus Edwards. Even though we only had him for a little bit, he still improved. There is Viti, a guy that we didn't train at all and still got 3 overall better, so awesome on his part. Up next, Reese Nelson. He got quite a bit better, and you can see his physical stats are all really good here, and he improved his technical skills a lot over the year and got his stamina up. That his stamina was about 36 when we got him on the team, so good to see that improve. Pablo Escobar got 1 better. He is 56 overall, so really not that good yet. Cortinha got to 67 overall, no training on him. Ezekiel Barco plus 5 overall, 77 overall. Now you can see all those green physical stats. He's going to be a beast for us, so he's pretty much the only player on our team that's going to be superstar worthy. Angel Gomez as well, he got a lot better. Gomez and Barco are going to be the 2 guys that are going to get into that superstar range, which I'm super excited for. I think I want to keep both of them, but you guys let me know. Moise Kean here, showing that he got a lot better as well. I just don't like how he plays in-game. Puccio, Brito, and that's it. I just don't really care for how Keane plays in-game, so let me know if you want Keane to come or if you want me to go after Song or Han he goes by. And here we go. We're hoping for a stronger season, but they would like me to stay one more year to see how it goes. So 56 manager rating, guys, is what I end the season with. But next episode, we will be starting the next season, and I'm super excited to get it going. Because yeah, we're gonna have a clean slate, and hopefully we can make our owners proud and get some more transfers done. So thank you so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.